Paris is sexy.
Shout out manager, obviously Hillary.
Stunning. You feel me?
Je te remercie.
Cute. Tu m'entends? Tu m'écoutes? Vas-y.
I stand on business, baby.
What she said.
Fire.
Je vais partir, c'est bon, oui, c'était très bon.
Amazing. Thank you for hosting this today. I think a lot of people are inspired. And I was wondering, how did you curate all the artists here today?
A lot of the artists are like either friends of mine or just I was fans of. So I wanted to pick black and brown artists from around the world. So we picked somebody from London, Paris, Chicago, LA, and we made it happen.
And how did the connection happen with New Balance? Can you tell us about that?
Man, so I was like signed with a lot of brands and nobody really knew how to like have my services. So I ended up working with New Balance and they saw and believed in my skills and killed it. You know what I'm saying? It's been like 4 or 5 years now, this partnership. Sometimes it's really hard to work with a sneaker brand, but they listen to me and it just works.
And why did you choose Paris and not like New York, London? Like, why? Why Paris?
Paris is sexy.
I agree with that though. Look at us, we fly and shit. And I see you with the outfit change and shit. I love it.
Hell yeah. I appreciate you guys for having me in the city. It's been cool. I've been here for like 2 weeks, and it's usually I'm here for Fashion Week. I know the Olympics in town, but it feels real good to kind of just experience the city and like be just chill. So it's called Prom Blue and Paris Red. But yeah, it's just inspired by the color I went to prom in, and then the red is just sexy Paris Red. So it ain't that too deep. We just wanted to connect the dots.
Love that. In the future, can we expect anything from you?
Yeah, keep growing. That's all. Keep glowing. That's all. You know, stay independent, whatever that means. Keep growing a brand. Keep being about community. And hell yeah, that's it.
Love that. Cute. I'm here with Jill. She just finished talking at the New Balance event. I wanted to know, what is the difference of doing an exhibition here in Paris and in New York?
I think really it varies, but I feel like what makes an exhibition is one, the people you're showing with and the people who put the show together and just how it's received. And I think this was very similar to New York in the sense of like we had a great reception. Everyone was so kind, so welcoming. So I'm mad, you know?
So you're having a good experience here in Paris.
Yes.
You well received.
It feels really good. First time showing in Paris, so I'm really, really happy. I really want to take my art global, so, you know, this is like the first stop, and I'm so excited for many more. But yeah, I'm so grateful. I think it's so crazy that out of, you know, there's a lot of American energy here, and I'm grateful that, you know, out of everyone, they chose me to represent London. So, you know, it feels surreal. It feels good, though.
Look at the outfit, though. Look at the outfits.
It's a Joe Freshgoods jewel collab. Get yours. Limited edition. We only have a few.
What's next for you now?
Rest.
On est là avec Banga. La première fois que je vois tes œuvres, on t'a entendu parler en bas, j'ai trouvé qu'il y avait énormément de sincérité dans ton travail. Et comment tu t'es découvert?
J'ai toujours dessiné, j'ai toujours été un peu le gosse qui dessine, qui recopie dans les livres et tout. Je me suis jamais dit que j'étais un artiste en soi. Et j'ai eu un déclic, genre début de ma vingtaine. Je pense que tout s'est fait naturellement et j'ai appris tout seul. Donc je suis autodidacte, j'ai commencé à acheter des bouquins, enfin à développer aussi mon dessin et la peinture. Et là je suis beaucoup dans une phase où j'ai commencé à comprendre qui j'étais et là j'avais envie d'aller.
Très bien. Et donc là c'est tes premières œuvres que tu exposes?
J'en ai fait quelques-unes à l'atelier. Là, c'est vraiment celle que j'expose aux gens, en fait, pour la première fois. Des grands formats, surtout. Une plus grande énergie, une plus grande prestance. Et c'est là où j'ai envie de pousser le truc et raconter des histoires sur les personnes de couleur en France, en tout cas.
Et de quelle origine?
Sénégal.
Est-ce que tu as d'autres projets en cours?
Si les gens ont envie de voir mes œuvres, je pense que je vais commencer à poster de plus en plus sur mon Insta, qui est Bengi, B-A-N-G-Y. Et je pense que je prépare aussi un truc solo l'année prochaine. Donc, je vais continuer à pondre des grands formats comme ça et storyteller des histoires pour tout le monde.
Ok, très bien. Si je peux poser une petite question parce que je suis une meuf curieuse, tes œuvres, tu les vends à combien en général?
Alors là, ils ont mis un prix assez costaud. Donc ils ont fait celle-ci à 7 000 et celle-ci à 12 000. Ce qui est beaucoup, mais après c'est des grands formats. Donc je suis pas dans une thématique aussi de vente. Moi, pour moi, je voulais juste les exposer de base.
Ben merci beaucoup, franchement, force à toi, c'est hyper beau, courage, et je pense qu'il y a beaucoup de gens qui vont être inspirés par ton travail et comme j'ai dit, par la sincérité avec laquelle tu parles de ça, parce que je pense que c'est important que les gens ils écoutent, mais qu'ils comprennent aussi ton parcours à toi, ta personne. Merci beaucoup en tout cas.
Merci à toi, ça fait plaisir d'entendre ces mots et c'est encourageant pour la suite. Je te remercie.
Monsieur, comment votre soirée elle se passe?
Bon, ma soirée elle se passe bien vu que je suis au travail.
Et c'est laquelle votre œuvre préférée?
Et je préfère les œuvres là-bas, dans les posters.
Vous pouvez nous montrer? Je pense que le monsieur il sait ce qu'il aime en fait. Vous savez ce que vous aimez, vous avez du goût, hein?
Parce que, vous voyez, j'imagine quelle idée il a eu pour faire cette peinture-là. Et j'imagine, je sens la tristesse, je sens aussi l'empathie, je sens beaucoup de choses dans cette peinture.
Il y a beaucoup d'émotions dans ces peintures, hein?
Effectivement, beaucoup d'émotions. Voilà.
Donc c'est ça qui vous parle le plus? Ouais, moi j'aime bien.
Rien n'explique, mais ça s'explique. Oui, j'aime bien là, mais j'ai pas eu la chance ouais, j'ai pas eu la chance de le faire, mais sinon j'apprécie.
Vous appréciez. Elle, c'est quoi votre prénom?
Moi c'est Charles.
Et vous venez d'où?
La Côte d'Ivoire.
La Côte d'Ivoire représente 225. On est là. Merci beaucoup. On est là avec Goldie à l'événement de New Balance toujours. J'ai envie de comprendre un petit peu le personnage parce que il faut vraiment suivre son travail de près. Donc moi je voulais savoir, Goldie, ta famille, tes amis, comment ils t'ont supporté quand t'as commencé et quand ils ont vu ton travail, comment c'était pour toi?
Mes amis ne savaient pas, même mes proches ou les gens de mon écosystème. Je fais de la peinture en gros le matin avant d'aller au taf. Je peins le week-end aussi. C'est un truc que je garde de façon intime et pour le partager plus tard, mais c'était surtout être dans mon process et pas être pollué par la vie des autres, vouloir ressembler aux autres, vouloir peindre comme les autres. Donc j'étais plus dans ce thème de le faire pour moi dans un premier temps, et si ça se faisait avec, si je pouvais le partager ensuite et de façon naturelle, le plus naturellement possible, je le ferais quoi.
Alors moi objectivement, ma famille elle m'a pas trop supporté parce qu'elle comprenait pas forcément ce que je faisais. Tu vois, moi mes parents ils viennent d'Haïti. Ils ont voyagé, ils viennent de loin, ils se disent pas, je veux que mon fils il soit artiste en quelque sorte. Ils sont beaucoup dans cet aspect, je veux que mon fils il soit médecin, je veux que mon fils soit avocat. Donc, en vrai, j'ai pas été complètement transparent avec mes parents parce que je sais qu'ils comprendraient pas. Et jusqu'à aujourd'hui, tu vois, j'ai eu des opportunités qui m'ont permis de leur montrer plus ou moins ce que je faisais via les dernières covers que j'ai faites en magazine ou autre. Et aujourd'hui, ils sont contents pour moi, ils savent que je peux vivre de ce que je fais. Mais je pense pas objectivement ils comprennent réellement ce que je fais aujourd'hui. Mais c'est pas un problème pour moi. Genre moi ça m'a permis de me construire en quelque sorte, tu vois. Genre c'est ça. Je me suis servi de ça pour me forger en quelque sorte. Ça m'a forgé quoi, tu vois.
Très bien. Et je pense qu'il y a beaucoup d'artistes qui se reconnaissent dans ça. Deuxième question, je voulais savoir un challenge que tu as vécu et t'en as appris plus qu'autre chose.
Le challenge, si je devais choisir le challenge, c'est de rester déterminé dans ce que je faisais au niveau du street style, tu vois. Genre, c'est vrai que tu vois, on est moi, avec les gars, je suis arrivé dans un registre où les gens, ils se disent, voilà, c'est du street style, on se cantonne à quelque chose de platonique et on peut rien en tirer de tout ça. Et moi, mon challenge, c'était de montrer qu'à travers le street style, tu pouvais accéder à tout ce que tu voulais, tu vois. Et c'est exactement genre ce que mes œuvres symbolisent, c'est que tu peux être ambitieux. À travers ça, c'était mon seul moyen, moi, de rentrer, d'être en insertion dans ce milieu.
Très bien. Franchement, j'en ai des frissons parce que I can relate to that shit. Et force à nous, en fait. Force à nous, il faut pas être timide.
Force à nous.
Petite dernière question. S'il y a quelqu'un qui a pas forcément envie de faire de la photo, c'est qui peut se reconnaître, en tout cas, dans ton travail, et toi, en tant que comme noir, est-ce que tu as un conseil pour eux et tu as juste un petit message pour les inspirer et faire en sorte qu'ils lâchent pas leurs rêves, etc.
I would definitely say create a solid support system. I would be absolutely nothing without my support system because they really push me because everyone, lacks confidence sometimes. So it's really good that if you have someone behind you saying, no, you can do this, and really just get you out of that headspace. And also don't wait on anyone. You don't need to wait to go in a gallery. You don't need to wait to, exhibit work. Go and get those opportunities on your own. Start small, start in a cafe, start in a pub. Start anywhere that would just, hang your work up or, facilitate your creativity. So don't be put off if you're not in some big gallery as soon as you, start. Shout out my manager, obviously Hillary. Shout out London Magazine. Shout out Sloan. Shout out Lil Sims. Shout out Pit Millet. Shout out, everyone at my art club support me every week, every Wednesday turning up. And thank you so much to everyone globally that support me. I really want to touch every country that support me. I know that a lot of people in Nigeria, people in Italy, I got just a message. I want to hit up Brazil. So yeah, everywhere, global.
Moi, je suis contre l'algorithme, c'est-à-dire quelque chose qui t'impose à choisir comment tu dois penser. Donc si tu as un truc en tête, fais-le. Vraiment. Et c'est à partir de ce moment-là que tu pourras te rendre compte de beaucoup de choses. À partir du moment où tu seras dans le practicing.
C'est réel. Merci beaucoup à toi. Checker son travail et voilà, on va rester connectés. Force à nous, c'est le message.
Merci.
Hi, I'm here with the stylist, one of the best dressed of the weekend. Who did you come to see today?
I came to see my friend Victoria. She had the brand Snow Bunny. I don't know if you know Snow Bunny.
Heard of it, yeah.
Yeah, she's the best vintage in town.
The alcohol was not in your taste?
No.
What do you like to drink?
I like to drink vodka.
How do you feel when you drink vodka and on tables and dance?
I stand on business, baby.
Woo!
Now I'm going to dinner, maybe at the Hotel Coast.
Cute. Fancy, very fancy.
And then my friend Urumi, the best DJ in town, is playing at Wanderlust. So if you want to come.
Do you have one dance move for the audience? Hi guys. I was wondering, what was the aspiration behind the food that you made today?
We just wanted to do a collaboration with Joe Freshgoods. We got brought on board, me and Lauren did a menu together. We're based in Marseille, so just using a lot of seasonal ingredients and sort of Caribbean, African diaspora cooking.
It's like fusion food, but more African inspired and Caribbean. So it was actually some of the things we cooked reminded me a lot of my family and my roots as well. Not usually the kind of things I do, but I really enjoyed it.
Where are you from?
My parents are from Benin. It's West Africa.
Yeah, I do a lot more Mexican cooking. I'm Scottish, but I'm trained in Mexican cooking.
I do a mix of French and Asian cuisine. So yeah, Caribbean was new for both of us, but I mean, she's from the UK. Caribbean food is everywhere.
Of course.
My family's from Africa, so it was kind of going back to both our roots in a weird way.
Yeah, and just comfort as well. Like
trying to make things super flavorful, like pretty and aesthetic, but also like punchy in flavor is what we were aiming for. I hope. Yeah, we did that.
I think we did that. You guys feel
They did something. Meg and Lauren doing things together.
Shout out Meg and Lauren. Was it hard to cook for that many people?
No, we're pretty used to it. I think it's more the challenges of like facilitating everything, like transportation during the Olympics, cooking between like two different kitchens. Both of us were just crashing with friends.
Because cooking for 10 or 250 people, there's a slight difference, but it's kind of the same.
I'm not gonna lie, I was ready to, I don't want to say to judge the food, but my dad is from Mali, so I grew up eating mafe.
No, my dad is from Mali though.
And I was like, I'm gonna sit down, and if it's not the right way, I'm gonna be pissed.
I asked them what this is, they say mafe. We're gonna see.
But it was really good. No, it was really good. It was really good.
8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. C'est pas le mafé de mon daron, mais c'est tout. Ça va, ça va, ça va. The Instagram is Lauren, so LAURENE _Desouza, DESOUZE.
And mine is cooked ones, cooked.01.
All right, they have to kick us out.
Allez-y, c'était très bon. Oui, vous devez partir, c'est bon, oui, c'était très bon. On y va. C'est longtemps là, c'est bon.
So, yeah, I chose to put in this painting, the second painting I've done of Slow and Bow, because, yeah, their dynamic is just so crazy and so beautiful, because Sloan's so crazy, but he has to take care of this delicate, peaceful child. And if you see the way they interact, like, he's just throwing them about, but you're like, I remember when Bo was like 2 months old, and he was just literally dashing him on the sofa, and I was like, but, so that's why when you can see my piece, I always paint someone like, you know, these like purples and reds, and Bo's very bright and light and like magenta, just to show that juxtaposition. Yeah, a friend and cousin, because they're like my family, but we're not blood related. So yeah, I just wanted to show the love that I have for them, and specifically their dynamic, because it's so different.
The grid of people is a true community. A true community is walks from different lives. We gotta have different things around us to get a different space, to go to a different plateau. The poster board, man, I met some of the best people I met in my life. going to the music store and looking through posters and looking through things that will represent me that I can put on my bedroom wall. We've all had bedroom walls. We all had our little sanctuary. Like, this is me. Your mom comes around. She's like, damn, you got that Tupac up there with all the girls. You like bitches? Yes. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be able to see yourself in that. And that for me, I also wanted to create an experience that too often art is on the wall and it's intangible. It's like you can't do nothing. You can look at it and it's like you get this feeling of like, I want to get close to that shit, but I can't really do nothing. So I wanted to be able to give you a feeling and remind you that touch is also involved with this art, and to bring you in just a little bit more, bring you in. And I think memory is also connected with the senses and touch, and so I think that was a good move. So I did it like that. And then the mirror, I just want to play on people's vanity. First, I want to remind you to love what you see and to look at yourself. And then to love yourself. And then also, I knew that a lot of people were going to come here and what the first thing to do is take pictures of art. Well, I got them, I double tap them. You take a picture of yourself, the art, and now I'm a part of you and all the experience. Even if you don't tag, I'm still there. You see yourself, and then you get to see me and you. So it's an experience when we share it together. And I like that, and the fact that it's not just sitting there.
For me, like, the symbolic of my artwork I exposed just out there, it was that, like, from the street style, you can go where you want. That was like the most symbolic of this message for me. Because like, we know from that industry, we are like people from colors. And like with the guys, because I was able like to be like with guys like me, like have like the same passion of photography and documentation and stuff like that. And for me, it was very important like to show and to express to the people like, wherever you came from, you can go like right to you want. Yeah, like I started with street style. And now I can cover like magazine covers and stuff like that. I can do companies. And I'm not even like from that industry. So for me, like, and like especially what I'm doing, like for photographers like as me, you can like come from nowhere and you can go like so quick if you're really like patient about what you're doing and if your vision is really strong as well. So yeah, that was like the message of that, like from the street style, how I get into that industry. And I mean, like, only like because of the street style. And that's it, I swear, I promise. I didn't do like any studies or stuff like that, you know? I used to be like, I mean, before like fashion, I was really like into like architecture. And without knowing, I was building my vision because of architecture. When I was like doing like my regular jobs, one of my friends like used to do like street style already. And told me like, Goldie, you should come with me like into street style. And I was like, what is street style, bro? I was like, come with me, you're gonna see. And it was like my way to see like a lot of silhouettes. And from that, I was like, damn. Okay, this shit changed as fuck, like, you know, because I was only like into shapes, forms, structures, architecture, and stuff like that. It was like my first time that I could be able to see like a lot of silhouettes. And I was like, okay, this is like something else. I have more like to express my vision. I have like more content, you know? So that's why for me, like, it's made like a lot. Because, yeah, I mean, it came from nowhere, you know? Especially like people from color. So it was very also important for me like to prove to that industry that we can be like on that side as well, you know?
It's like my first time doing something like this, but like this piece in the middle is my piece.
No. Everyone clap.
I think I've been talking to my grandmother a lot lately. One that I used to talk to, because as time goes, I get older, I just don't know how long I'm gonna have my grandparents around, so I just been trying to do a better job of how busy I am in life, just make sure I talk to my grandma. I was in her crib and I saw a picture of my great-grandfather, so that's who's on the other side of that. T-shirts has been my canvas all my life, and I think that's been my version of like art. So as I get older and I just expanded my career, I wanted another way that for people to see what's in my head besides like clothes. This piece is called Looking Over Me. It's really inspired just by my grandfathers. It's always been like a joke, not a joke, but throughout my life I had all my grandmas in my life. Like I had my great-grandma on both sides, my grandma, my stepfather's mom. So it was a point in time in my life I had 5 grandmothers still alive. Super blessing. But my grandfathers, the black males in my family, like seemed to can't make it past like 62, 63. So I haven't really built a great relationship with my grandfather because I didn't really know him like that. So I just wanted to pay homage, like show my grandfather exactly what I'm doing right now. Super deep. The Alabama is a reference to my father, my father's father. And one thing, as I travel more across the world, a lot of my friends, African friends, that's like from around the world, not from America, they always ask me like where I'm from. And I'm like, I don't know, shit. Like, I don't know, like, I can tell you because of Great Migration where my family come from the South, but because I haven't done any like DNA, whatever, I don't know what part of Africa I'm from. So I've been finding great pride in just saying that my family come from Alabama. So it's pretty much a message to my grandfathers. So it's pretty much it.
The collage is made completely different from the shirt, so like the art, it moves and it grooves, but these are different people that I've known through life. This is a stylization of Teoni. This is one of my friends' moms from Friendsgiving. This is another one of my friends. This is one of my friends from New York as well, grilling out. This is one of my DJ friends. This is one of my hot trans friends. This is one of my, we also went to, this is us, my friend Imani. This is us together from homecoming, like a photo shoot of that. It was hot. If you guys notice, the smoke is all built to be a heart, and I paint with hearts all the time because the heart pumps the blood, and Joe wanted to mention this, so I'll do it for him. I use a lot of reds in my work. Reds can be pinks, they can be purples, they can be oranges, because I'm celebrating the black bloodline that we share, and not just because we're all related, because yes, once again, nigga, 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 nigga. But also because there are so many things that we have. There's a language that we share that is so intimate, whether it's ebonics, whether it is a certain tonality, whether it is a certain expression, whether it's us doing fashion, whether it's us doing music, food, all the things that this, well, not this country, but my country was founded on, was built on my back. So I really push up that all the time, the heart and the blood, because that's something that we share. And then further, I love the reds because it's the idea of to be black is to be frustrated. It doesn't mean you gotta carry it with you every day, but that's just the reality of the experience. And that's a generational experience because, again, we have been carrying weights for years, decades, and generations. But if that anger, that frustration, those experiences are with us and they carry us, what would it be if our blood boiled up to the bone, like past the bone, and it would be more reds, more pinks, and because we are not monolithic, that's why I explore different colorways, different et cetera, wompy wop, wop, wop. And you see it differently in different paintings. Even if I do push forth more of a realistic or traditional skin complexion, you still feel the glow and the intensity. Because my goal is with my work, all the pieces, is to invite people in to really have to take a second glance, and then you get to see that, just like my personality, it chooses violence.
My painting process is a lot about thinking. I think a lot, I daydream a lot, and what I want to do is to include like several elements, symbols, people that I see. You know, the northeast of Paris, there is a lot of person of color, there's a lot of diversity, and this is, just to start with the first one, which name is Who Knows the Future. It was very inspired by a painting in the Louvre called The Odes of the Orati. It's a very famous painting that you can see in the French painting room. I used to go often in that room, and something that I felt was like, when I was in the Louvre, the only person of color that I was seeing in the painting was the one carrying the water for the other, doing other stuff, you know, and I was like, damn, I need to push this and do it for France, for the just war in France, you know. And so I took the posture of that painting, and because for me it really represents a call to action. Actually, in that painting, they said like, this posture represents courage and proud. So I wanted to put it with person of color, and I added it, I thought about it for months, and at first I wanted to do athletes, and I was like, no, that's too easy. And then while I was daydreaming, I don't know, a painter palette appears, and I was like, okay, I have to put it, and the difficulty was like, you have to sort everything, you know, it's a big format, and sometimes you can add stuff, even like a simple object could like ruin the whole composition. I tried to really merge everything and harmonize everything, and I think I tried to make it great. I hope you let me know if that worked. And thank you. So this is the first painting.
I appreciate all of you guys on the stage. This was very, very important for me in my career. I think it could have been really easy just to do a pop-up for the Olympics and not include art. I think for me and my relationship with New Balance, we continue to push each other and like think different from how other brands operate and show up in certain spaces. So it's very important for me to continue to, with my team, with my friends, with people that I look up to, bring them along the ride. So I appreciate you guys for being a part of this so much. So thank you.